Hey there everyone, welcome to a new video. I have to do this video today and I've been meaning to film it for a very long time, but I have just life. I have to film a what I made in August video because tomorrow I have to take my items that I'm showing you now to the store where I sell my items, and I will not have them again. And it's been a very long time since I've had a good accumulation of crochet projects to show you. Normally what happens is I crochet a few things and then send them to the store or physically take them myself, and I don't let them gather too much. But now I have a good amount of items to be able to do like a pattern haul or kind of show you what I've made in the month of August. So let's jump into it before I bore you to death. If you are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I am a pattern designer and I do really fun videos here on YouTube showing you what I've crocheted myself, my own new patterns, and just kind of have a community of crocheters around us. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Where is the box? Okay, I have, well, he's not part of it. I have my box of tricks here. I'm going to put them down so that I can show you one by one. The first pattern is this little doll, which was a pattern test for the Crochet Grove. She had a like doll themed pattern that released in August, and I was a tester because I'm part of her Patreon, so I chose to test the witch. There are quite a few like modifications that you can make for this doll. I know you can also do a boy version. There is a Coraline version. I will insert a picture of like all the little like modifications you can make with this pattern, but I chose to do the witch and I'm super happy with how she turned out. There is also a cat and a broomstick, which I seem to have misplaced, but I will also insert the picture here. Very cute, and I actually was really pleasantly surprised with how the end product turned out. So if you are interested in this, I will leave all the links down below as always. Next I have Remy Raccoon. This was also a pattern test for a crochet here on YouTube as well, Annie from Hooks and Healers, and I was actually so obsessed with this little raccoon. He also comes with a little soda can as well as a little pizza slice, which is a cute accessory to add. I love this pattern and highly recommend it. It is a really quick make. The only thing that you have to sew on are the ears, the snout, and the legs. The rest of it is completely sewn in, so the arms and the tail sewn in. Really happy with this, and obviously the color choices are endless. I went with the classic grays and kind of like a dark gray. This is such a cute pattern. The next pattern is my own pattern actually that I had released back in April, May, somewhere around there I think, but it is my Flower Fairies pattern. This is Remy Rose. If you do it in black, it looks very Halloweeny, which I really love. But then if you open her up, I kind of went for vampire vibes, and she kind of looks like a vampire. I guess I could have done a felt mouth as well with like teeth to really seal the deal. But I did a little choker there, which was not in the original pattern, but I just put a bead on a piece of chenille yarn, put it around her neck, and there you go. She is so cute. I need to make sure this video is actually recording. Hold on a second. Okay, we're good. The next pattern that I did was actually another pattern by Crochet Grove, which was her free pattern on her Patreon for August, which is the beginning of August. It is this really cute giraffe pattern in her new standing style of doing it. She also on her Patreon has had a discount code for like the other version of this pattern. I'll put an image in here, which is also a giraffe but kind of different and maybe a bit quicker to make because it's smaller. But I really love this giraffe. It is so stinking cute, and I probably am warming up to her new style of writing patterns, her standing patterns. I crocheted the horse version a while back and I was obsessed with it, and this is kind of the same style of standing animal. And I am warming up to the idea that this is actually really cute. She, in the pattern, has a lei around her neck, like flowers, which I didn't do just because I kind of want to keep this price point lower, rather than add all the bits and pieces and then have to charge higher for it. So this is a really cute giraffe pattern. The next I have a classic pumpkin. I wish I had time to do more of these before I go to my store tomorrow, but this is the one that I did, and I think it should sell pretty quickly because it's so cute. I'm not exactly sure on the top of my head the name of the creator, but I obviously will wink it. I will wink it. I will link it down below to the pattern that I use, but it's a free pattern that I found on Pinterest. I'm just gonna like start stacking these plushies like higher and higher. I'm sorry if they're in the camera, but it is what it is. I found the cat. I did find the cat that goes with the witch. Next, I have a lot of these little mushroom pups. You've probably seen them either on Pinterest or on Instagram, wherever you are. These are everywhere. This is by Cable and Canvas, these little mushy pups. And I've done them in various different colors. They are so versatile in like how you can make them personalized, what colors you want to do. And this I actually used as a really cool scrap buster. So I would go into the little scraps of yarn that I have laying around, like the tiny balls that are barely enough for a full project, and I kind of use them for the tops. So for example, I had a very little bit of this light yellow left and I did that, but then I also had some of the nude colors left over, and I thought, okay, I can make this like nude color mushroom pop. And then once I got to the last few rows of this top, I ran out. I eyeballed it and it looked like it was going to be enough, but it obviously wasn't. But I changed plan and I did like a row or two of a similar shade or kind of like a complementary shade, and it actually turned out to be one of my favorite combinations. Here I had the same. I thought I had enough of this green and I didn't, so I had to do a little bit of a darker green for this last row, and it turned out so cute. And these are actually my favorite, these like two-toned mushrooms. But there's obviously the classic ones, and the fact that it has like a poppy kind of function, kind of really cool. It's my first time making these types of puppets. I am a fan. I definitely am a fan. I will have to see how they sell. But I think they will be cute. I'm going to price these pretty low, maybe like €5-6 around there. So we'll see how many sell. And then last I have my Retro Ghosts pattern. This is a pattern that I crocheted and created myself, but decided not to release it because there are just so many ghost patterns at the moment. I don't want to add to the noise. I really try and do that with the patterns that I crochet. I don't want to necessarily do something that everyone else is doing. So I did a testicle for this and decided, the more I thought about it, to not go ahead with the release. But I have to show you anyway that I did make them. So this is a little ghost that has a witch hat and some groovy glasses, which I think these flower details are also really cute. And then this little one has got roller skates. I'll try and put a closer up image of it, but she's got little roller skates on and a bandana, which I think is really cute. And this is kind of like a checkered ghost with some floral details, which is actually quite a nightmare. This color change pattern is quite a nightmare. Not so much to crochet itself, but to write down, like change color, and then, you know, it's a whole thing. So these are my retro ghosts that I did not release, but I'm thinking maybe of doing something different next year. Maybe I will still release them. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, wait. I also have another Halloween pattern. I'm going to put these here. Then I do have another Halloween pattern that I designed in August, which is a shrunken head. I am obsessed with it. Dray head, I think is what it's called. Yes. Dray head from the night bus in Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban. And he is on the bus telling the old man where to drive because the old man can't really see well. Not that he can see well because his eyes are shut. This pattern should be out by the time you are watching this. If not, check back and I will link it below. Love it. It is so cool. And again, color wise, you can do different hair. You can brush out the hair. You can add the beads. Don't add the beads. And then there's also one, oh, I don't have it here right now, but there's one where I did a bit of a scarier face with like sticks in its mouth, like staked in its mouth. It's a little bit more scary. This is one of my favorite patterns I did, only because he's so unique and there isn't really one like him out there. So if you're interested in this pattern, go ahead and check if I've linked it down below. And that was it. It was a really quick video, but I do want to share what I crocheted in August, and I want to do these again regularly because it's one of my most viewed videos are the what I made last month video. So if you do like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment on which patterns you liked from this array, if you've crocheted similar ones, or let me know which pattern was a favorite of yours in the month of August that you crocheted, and I would love to check it out. And of course, with all the cool Halloween things coming up, I will be doing that in September to show you what I crocheted, because I've already crocheted quite a few really cool things in September. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And again, if you haven't already, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!